ECHS, and I have the honor of serving as chairperson of the Achievers 1982 set. But I stand here today not as a solo voice, but as one among many, representing a generation of alumni whose love for this institution has never dimmed. Allow me to share briefly why this moment feels like destiny. I first walked through those old gates in 1977 as a student, graduated in 1982 as one of the Achievers, returned as a teacher from 1991 to 2004 for 13 years, and came back as principal from 2020 to 2024. 20 years of my life intertwined with this school as student, teacher, and leader. But I share this not to center myself, but to illustrate what this institution does. It never lets you go. It holds you in its heart, and you hold it in yours. And that is exactly what happened in this project. This gate we commissioned today represents something profound. 3 alumni sets before us attempted this exact project. 3 times the vision was cast, planned, drawn, momentum built, and 3 times circumstances prevented completion. When our committee learned this history, we faced a choice: be discouraged or be determined. We choose determination because those 3 sets taught us something crucial. They were not failures. They were pioneers. They kept the dreams alive until the right moment arrived. And that moment was now with the Achievers. We are gathered here today to celebrate a significant milestone to give back to our beloved alma mater. The commissioning of this ultramodern school gate and gate house stand as a symbol of commitment, unity, and our shared resolve to enhance the learning environment of this great school. This project reflects the dedication of the Achievers to supporting the growth, safety, and development of our school. It is our contribution toward creating a more welcoming, secure, and dignified entrance that befits the standard we aspire to uphold. Every contribution mattered, every sacrifice counted, every act of commitment brought us closer to this moment. Students, I want you to look at this gate. Really look at it. You might see steel and concrete, modern architectural and beautiful design. But let me tell you what I see. I see the same gates, the old ones that stood here before, the battered doctors who are saving lives in hospitals across Nigeria and across the world. I see gates that produce lawyers who stand in courtrooms fighting for justice. I see gates that created accountants managing the finances of major corporations. I see gates that trained engineers building bridges, roads, and infrastructure that connect community. Though these gates have worked teachers who are now shaping young minds in classrooms, business leaders running successful enterprises, civil servants serving this nation with integrity, bankers, architects, pharmacists, journalists, entrepreneurs, men and women who are making a difference in every sector of society. Students, hear me clearly. You are sitting where doctors once sat. You are learning in the classroom where lawyers once learned. You are working on the ground where engineers, leaders, and nation builders once worked. The person sitting next to you today might become the surgeon who pioneers a new medical technique. The quiet students in the back might write the laws and govern this nation. The one struggling with mathematics today might become the engineer who design the next generation of technology. Your dreams are not wishful thinking. They are real. They are positive. They are waiting for you to walk through this gate with determination and work out the skills, knowledge, and character to make them reality. This new gate we commission today is our promise to you. We believe in your future. We believe that you will achieve even more than we did, reach even higher than we reached, and make impact we can only imagine. I wish to express our profound gratitude to Honorable Commissioner Professor Abayomi Arigbabu for honoring us with his presence today. Your leadership and unwavering commitment to advance education in Ogun State continue to inspire confidence and progress in and the wider community as we work to provide a brighter future for generations to come. Thank you all for
We move quickly to the next thing on the program here, which is the speech by ECHS National President, the President of Chief Upola Olufemi. I want to get up for you.
Thank you very much. The speech delivered at the commissioning ceremony of the modern school entrance and gate house at Egba Comprehensive High School Afeni Upola today, 15th January 2026. Please permit me, for time management, to stand an existing protocol. So, first, I would like to give all glory and thanks to Almighty God for granting us the gift of life to witness this important event today. You are most welcome to our school, the Honorable Commissioner for Education, directors in the ministry, the bigwigs in the Teaching Service Commission, and our special guest. You are welcome to Egba Comprehensive High School, Ashiro Abeokuta, an educational institution first established at Idiaba, Abeokuta in February 1953, christened Egba Divisional Elementary Teacher Training College, initiated then by the Egba Divisional Council. The school was later relocated to its from its temporary site in Idiaba to now its permanent site here in Ashiro, Abeokuta in 1957. In 1964, the school was transformed to Egba Junior High School. Another transformation evolved in 1968 when it became a full-fledged high school of comprehensive status. The rest is history, to the glory of God. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of press, our deep and sincere appreciation to the State Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology under the able leadership of the Honorable Commissioner Professor Abayomi Adelaja Adigbabu, FM, F-STAN, and his team for all their support, for all their past support, especially granting us the flagship status 3 years ago. Time would not permit me to state the issue of what the Honorable Commissioner did for us 3 years ago when we came to his office to launch our request. We were led by the then our late National President, Engineer Lanrewaju Bisiriyu. May his soul continue to rest in peace. We equally extend our thanks to the Teaching Service Commission in this regard. Permit me to convey our special appreciation once again to the Honorable Commissioner for all the great strides he deployed to take the education sector to the high standard it has attained at the moment in the state. The digitalization of the running of the Ministry of Education at this moment is top notch and a reference point across the country. Distinguished guests, our school assumed the flagship status. Since our school assumed the flagship status, we have executed several infrastructural renewals in all areas in our alma mater to fully restore the old glory of our alma mater, and more importantly, to be on the same level with its counterpart in the state capital at least. This newly constructed school entrance and gatehouse, fully executed by the Keepers 82 set, being commissioned today, is one of those array of projects dotted the landscape of our school compound. On behalf of the entire Esosa family, home and abroad, our sincere appreciation to the leadership and esteemed members of Achievers 82 set for all their sacrifices, efforts, and resources invested from the conception to the final completion of this project. We also acknowledge your past contribution prior to this moment. Time again will not allow us to tell us what they have done, what they did in the past before now. May God accept their sowing and reward them accordingly. By extension, I also wish to thank all our benefactors, the different sets, groups, individuals, non-old students, and friends of our school. So, Honorable Commissioner, sir, it is bad for us to say today that it is not only the old students set that execute, that give us support in this school. Aside from the old students as a group, we have individuals. We also have non-old students. We also have non-governmental agencies. We have people from abroad who came here last year to celebrate the Shabide ceremony. We never met them before. And we didn't know. Up to now, I don't know how they chose this school. And they renovated one old toilet that's been abandoned for years. I think since 80s, when the old student, when the body facility was stopped. So they gave us that brand new toilet. Time will not permit us, or else I have loved that you move around the school compound to actually see what we are saying. It's not for gains, it's not for gains alone. So like I was saying, so I want to express our first of Egba School, who have made each contribution in one way or the other to achieve the modest success recorded so far. As I conclude, I thank the Honorable Commissioner and his team, the officials of the Teaching Service Commission, and other guests for honoring us with your presence to be part of our history making today. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Time we want to quickly go to the next thing on the program, which is the goodwill message by the TESCON chairman, our own father, who is being represented here, Apostle Abiodun Sonya, being represented by our Principal General, Egba Block, in person of Mr. Ige. I want to get up for him as he takes up that goodwill message. Thank you, sir.
The director here seated, you are recognized. The school principals, both senior and junior. The vice principals, other members of staff here seated. The national president of the all student associations and his other executive members, other old students here present, and especially Brother Dayo, you are highly recognized. Specifically, we want to recognize the members of the Achievers set, who is being led by the retired but not tired principal, Mrs. Lasabi. Other distinguished guests here present, the gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to represent the chairman of the Teaching Service Commission, Apostle Abiodun Sonya, who cannot be here for some official reasons. We know this period we are in, and there are a lot of pressures here and there that he has to deal with. Now, with that, It's a great pleasure to witness this occasion where we have people that have passed through schools like this coming back to show one thing or the other, to also contribute to the growth, to the existence of such a school. While the said chairperson was talking, there's a paragraph there where I read, this new gate we commission today is our promise to you. We believe in your future. We believe that you will achieve even more than we did, reach even higher than we reached, and make impacts that can only be imagined. That is to the learners. Yeah, that is the spirit that we are here with, seated. We want to see our future generation doing better than we did, improving the society, being useful to themselves and to the society. I remember the last time I came here, officially, I went through the school to look at what we have, what we can do. And the principals will remember, I went to the technical workshop. But this school is important to me, not because I passed through this place, but because of what it holds for us as a state, as a town, and Egba land in general. I went there, I saw the machines that can still be revitalized. And I told the principal, then my dreams, I shared my dreams with them, that I want this school to come back to its old glory. And they highlighted their, what do I call it now, their challenges. And I met the national president. I also shared my vision with him, that I want us to bring this school back, where students come here because they want to in love with the vocational and technical area, because that is how I feel that we can engage our future ones to make them useful, to ensure that we take them away from these external vices and so on. I shared my dreams with him, and I said we will need the support of the old students. So that is where I am coming. You have done enough. We appreciate you. You have made this place a bit safe than we used to have. It looks beautiful, but we should not stop there. We want to ensure that these little ones can become something that are good. We want them to be responsible, and that is why we have to revitalize our technical area. That is my challenge to you. And they may not know it. If they have evaluated what we have done in the teaching service recently, you will see that we have started actualizing that dream. Incidentally, Commissioner 3 is not here. He's also an old student, and we have spoken together. We have seen how we can look at it, where we needed personnel, what we have to do, and we have started doing it. So I am challenging those students now to do your own bit so that we can revitalize that technical aspect of the school. Thank you and God bless.
Ìtàlágbà o, káwọn ṣe yòókù ní kékeré ìbà o, nítorí pé Fólú Ìgbó àwa máa ti júbà Fólú ọ̀nà, káwa lè dàgbà káwa lè dògbó, ìbà Ọlọ́run aláwùrà àtẹ̀rẹ̀rẹ̀. ẹ jẹ́ ká relé ilé làwọn ń lọ àgbẹ̀ kó olóko kó gbàgbé ilé. ọlọ́dẹ̀jọ́ ohun tá mọ̀tíjà má gbà fún rèbékà má gbà fún látìfù má gbà fún ọ̀rẹ́ mẹ́jọ ohun tá yò. ẹni bí ẹni èjì bí èjì ẹ̀ta àgbàtà ẹni wọ̀rọ̀kọ̀ àrùn gbódó ẹ̀fà sí èlé bíyó bàtà agbára àgbẹ̀sán gbàǹgbàlẹ̀ wá.
Thank you. Let's for that. The next thing on the program, I want all the students to rise up to sing. Baba si fún wa, Baba o, Baba o, Baba o, Olúwa dá Baba sí. One more time, Baba o, Baba o, Baba o, Olúwa dá Baba sí fún wa, Baba o, Baba o, Baba o, Olúwa dá Baba sí fún wa. We want to go to the item 9 on this program, which is the remark and the commissioning of the project. In the microphone, the Honorable State Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, our father, Professor Abailaja Arigbabu, F-Man and F-10, as he comes to take over the microphone now. Thank you, sir. I will bring the microphone to him now. Sorry.
Listen now. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, Mrs. Bola Moloko, the Director of the school, Mrs. Olubimi Osho, the Principal General, representing the Chairman Teaching Service Commission, Sir Batunde Ibi, the President of the Student Association, Black Comprehensive High School, and the President of the Achievers set, that is the 1982 set, and all members of the Achievers set. I also recognize all other students that are present here, the principals of the school, the other members of the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology. I recognize especially all the students, those who are representing the entire students of the school here present this afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Well, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, listen up. I'm actually very pleased to be here this afternoon to be part of this commission. Incidentally, the director of Mapoli, that was on my neck, is not here. So, because today happens to be we have a very tight schedule. We all know that today is the Armed Forces Remembrance Day. We finished that program and we are supposed to be at Alamala now. We left the governor, but I have to excuse myself because of this program. And immediately after this, I have to also be at OGTV for a television program. So, but notwithstanding, this is a very important thing to me because when we came on board, we tried to galvanize the old students to support their schools through the alma mater platform that we created, which has become a sort of platform that brings about healthy rivalry. Whatever we do here today now, when it is posted on that alma mater platform, other old students will say, what has happened? Our school, we have to do something in our school. And that has happened 40, 50 years of reading school. And when they go there to celebrate, they are not just going there to wine and dine. They are actually going there to commission something, to mark it with something market, just like we have this afternoon. I bring you good tidings and greetings from His Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, Minister Dr. Dapo Abiodun, who came on board, declared emergency in the sector, and decided to follow that up with action. And you will see that because of that, we declared what we call the Ogun State Education Revitalization Agenda, with the 6 pillars: curriculum, design, school management, technology and innovation. The 4th pillar is on infrastructure. The 5th pillar is on revenue and funding, and the last pillar is on teachers and students' welfare. If you see what this administration has done in all these 6 pillars, you agree with me that the emergency declared was not